A new survey has revealed an alarming number of parents in Chicago are engaging in unsafe sleep practices with their infants.
And joining us now to discuss is Dr. Attridge from Lurie Children's Hospital. And Dr. Attridge, thanks for being here. I know you just took this survey. What exactly did it tell you?
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. So, we surveyed nearly 700 Chicago parents with young children about how they put their baby to sleep when their baby was under 1 year of age. And what we found was that more than half of parents, or 58%, reported engaging in one or more unsafe sleep practice with their infant. And this included things like having a loose blanket in the crib, having the baby sleep in parent's bed with another adult, having a pillow in the child's crib or a stuffed animal or a quilt or comforter. Again, all of these practices are what we would consider unsafe sleep.
So how big of an issue is sudden infant death, and how many cases do you deal with in a given year at Lurie?
Yeah, so sudden unexpected infant death is the unexpected death of an infant, usually in the baby's sleep area, includes things like SIDS or sudden infant death syndrome that you're referencing. And the truth is that this is a significant cause of death for infants in the United States and takes the lives of over 3,400 infants each year. This, unfortunately, is a tragedy that we encounter fairly commonly at Lurie Children. So we want everyone to understand how serious the problem is and how important safe sleep is.
Sure. Dr. Attridge, you went over some of the things people are doing wrong. Remind us again what safe sleep practices look like. What are we supposed to be doing?
Absolutely. So the big things that we want you to remember are all babies should be placed to sleep on their back on a flat and firm sleep surface and alone in their own sleep space. The mattress can have a fitted sheet, but there should be no other bedding in the sleep area. So that includes like bumpers, stuffed animals, blankets, and other objects. Those are the big things. And there's a few more things if that can help keep your baby safe if you can. So if you can, sleep with your baby in the same room, but not the same bed until at least 6 months of age. Breastfeed if it's possible for you. Stay up to date on checkups for your baby with their pediatrician. Avoid overheating and overbundling your baby, especially when they sleep, and consider giving your baby a pacifier.
It's really interesting because when mine were little, they sold even those co-sleepers that you could put in the middle of you. Is that even still on the market? It sounds like you're not recommending that at all. Even though they were hard and flat, doesn't sound like that's a good idea.
Yeah, unfortunately, there are still several products on the market that are not necessarily safe for your baby. So I think when in doubt, have a discussion with your pediatrician.
All right. Dr. Attridge, we appreciate it very much. Thanks for the insight and the reminders of what to do. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me.